let's go through some quick diet tips. First one is don't overhaul your diet. Add one thing in or take one thing out. Get rid of pop or get rid of fast food. Add in some vegetables. Drink more water. Keep it simple at first. Don't overwhelm yourself and try to change everything all at once. Just start somewhere. Tip number 2 is to stay hydrated. Most overeating comes when you're dehydrated or bored. So keep drinking water and stay active. Go for walks in between meals and don't hang around the kitchen where you're going to be likely to snack, because I know that's what I'll do. I'll stand in the kitchen and just snack for hours. So that's when I get out of the kitchen, make a wise decision.
Get in the kitchen, make a wise decision.
Tip number 3 is to count your calories and or start a diet journal. And I cannot recommend this one enough because it worked wonders for me and it was a total game changer. So if I was to train any one person today, that would be step number 1, is start tracking what you're currently eating. Don't change anything. Just start tracking it and get a current state of where you are, because you can't get where you're going if you don't know where you are right now. Tip number 4 is to avoid buying foods that you tend to overeat. And I'm famous for this one. Like peanut butter, I'll just scoop that right out of the jar. Dates. I had to quit buying dates because they're like sort of healthy. They're like nature's candy, they say. And I'd go through half of one of them Costco bags full of them suckers. You just got to know that some things you can't control yourself on. Don't buy them. Don't put them in your house. Don't put them in front of your face, because you're setting yourself up for failure.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Tip number 5 is before you enjoy a meal, try to visualize your fitness goals. And is that food that you're about to eat going to bring you closer to your goals or take you further away from them? Actually think about it. And hey, you may eat it anyway, but at least you took a second to think about it. And that's a step in the right direction. Tip number 6 is to find some consistency in your diet. It can't always be a little bit of this bad food today and a little bit of that bad food tomorrow. You have to schedule some set time where you're only eating real food. Otherwise, you'll never fully get that junk out of your system, and you'll just never achieve any sort of consistency with your diet. The final tip is that it's never too late to get started. It took me until age 25 to finally wise up and get serious about my health. My dad was stricken with diabetes and had a leg amputated before he decided to quit smoking, quit drinking, and start eating healthy. He was 55 years old and lost 60 pounds and actually cured his diabetes. So I work with another guy who's right around retirement age who's just now starting to work out and get in shape. He's riding his bike, he's lifting light weights, and taking charge of his health. So change is possible no matter what your age, weight, or fitness level is. Sooner or later, your health is going to become your number 1 priority, so why not start today before it's too late?
This is where the power lies.